Why, hello there, people who can hear me. How you guys doing? Welcome to the Friday stream. Not Thursday, Friday. Almost said Thursday. Kalala, how you doing? PvP, maybe just a little bit. I'll talk you through the plan. Oh boy, I wonder if there was an issue with notifications. It looks like it's a little sluggish. Oh no, there it goes. There it goes. We should be all good. How you doing? We hear you, right? I decided that today I wanted to be a professional and do sound checks, so I did check everything. Although sometimes I check stuff and it still breaks, so I think there might be a ghost. But you know what there is also? Is there's a cat. And you know, I was thinking about it and I was thinking, even if I have like angered some kind of audio processing demon, if the worst thing that happens is my stream is muted once in a while, I can live with that. You know, like, I have seen some horror movies, against my will typically. I'm not a big scary movie person, but like, I've seen some, and if the worst thing that happens is they mute me, that's totally fine. I am cool. We good. Howdy, Hazel. What's up? Do you understand what is going on with T-shirt day? So, I haven't actually done it. I haven't messed with it at all. Hi. It's just a micro holiday. It's there's vendors, they sell free t-shirts. You get like a temporary title, I want to say, just for today. It's just like a fun thing. It's like a fun thing. Doesn't need to be anything special. So excited for PvP. Okay, so yesterday I did a battleground because it was battleground week and because I wanted to try and get my druid like started off to some sort of start. And we won that battleground, which was great. But I then realized that I'm gonna need some essences, and actually one of the essences that's pretty good for me is going to be the one that you get from doing, like... Kitty saying hi. The one that you get from doing a PvP island expedition, a battleground, which we did, and then an epic battleground, which should be... I expect nothing less than just maximum epicness from that, so. Oh, man. Here? Oh, Seraphim's that a new username? Moon and a kitty, lucky girl. We like you even muted. Oh, speaking of, I got some new emotes set through. Some of them approved, some of them didn't. Well, some of them are just pending still. I don't know why only half of them went through. There should be brand new a Hazel Void as well as Hazel Yikes, formerly known as Hazel Eat, but I decided to rebrand it to fit with the Twitch culture. So those are live now. There's a few more that are still pending that have not shown up yet, but there's time. Also, I have literally like 10 blank slots, which will be 11 after another like 5 or 6 subs. So we need some ideas. We're going to do some brainstorming today. I got a cat on my lap. You know, I think I can get an angle. I think I can do this again. Just because it broke my stream last time doesn't mean it's time for me to give up. I think I can get an angle on this cat. Hang on. I will not drop the pin. I will not drop the pin. I will not drop the pin. We just loosen it a tiny bit so that we can just go down a little bit. And there we go. There's the cat. Hello. I thought she would stay in her bed because she was in the one that was matching Joker's bed. Yeah, and then I scooch. There we are. Really good cat purr ASMR with headphones on that one. Name my Culturan Shaman after you. I am honored. Thanks, Lady Mizuki. Inspired me to go level up my resto. Listen, we're here to have some fun today. So I had some questions about this. I started to feel better about it after I realized that I already have some gear. Sure, it's not great gear, but it's a start. I have a Maledict, I have a Safeguard. They're not the new ones, but they exist. So I'm less stressed about having to go, like, run Mythic Plus for the sake of gear or anything. Mostly what I want is just to get a little bit of Azurite to get my neck unlocked. And then just, like, a rank or two of the essences that I'm going to use. I don't think it's going to be as big of a deal for me to get this Druid off the ground as I thought it was going to be. So, that brings me to my question. Have any of you done PvP island expeditions? And if so, can you tell me what to expect? Because I have never set foot in one. I specifically want to know if I can/should heal. Because I am okay. Although, again, focus macros. But I am okay as a resto druid. I have no idea what I'm doing on any other kind of druid. Like, I can pretend. I can try and do some damage, and that's fine. But I am most practiced at healing. So if I put together a group for a PvP island expedition, what do I do? That's what I want to know. Haven't seen my little visitor for over a week. Guess the owners are back from vacation. Also possible that another neighbor, like you might be only one of her stops, his or her stops, and it's possible that somebody else outbribed you. My mom was telling me an anecdote about how she has been trying to attract hummingbirds, not quite the same thing, but hummingbirds to her balcony by planting flowers that hummingbirds are supposed to like. And then she has a neighbor who just has a hummingbird feeder with syrup, and she can't compete with that. The birds just don't, they don't want the flowers, they just want the fast food. So somebody else might be bribing. Hi all, I read Classic available 8/19, thought they moved up the release date. Oh no. Waiting for my boyfriend to get home from an interview, surprising with French toast. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh man, I should probably try and take it easy for dinner today because I'm making dinner. Well, I mean, I make dinner every day, but like I invited a company over tomorrow. I'm gonna try and host. We have 4 controllers for Mario Party. I mean, it's only 3 people, but still, we only had 2 controllers before. I'm gonna make bubble tea. I'm gonna make dinner. Maybe we'll find a movie. Like, it's gonna be great. Yes, it's easy. Heal or bust. You can heal. That's how I did mine. Okay, cool. So I'm going to form a group then. Island Expeditions. Start a group. We're doing PvP. I need 2 people to help me. I am gonna just match item levels with myself here with 400. And because I'm healing, I really need 2 people that can do damage. Otherwise, nobody will. I need to win at least one. I don't mind if we have to queue a few. I figure I'll do a different group. I'll just roll different groups through until we can win one. So we'll do one group and then a new group and then a new group until we win one of these. And at that point, we can put together a group for an epic battleground. And assuming that I finish all of that before 5, then I can take her to Nagitar. I was going to take my priest to Nagitar. Oh, I need to do at least one. I heard there was, I heard that, hang on. Hi, I'm Hazel. We're doing, oh, hang on. That goes in the description. That goes in the title. There we go. Copy, paste. Excuse me? Okay, fine. I'll type it. And then, more specifically, this is a PvP expedition. I'm assuming that I'm not gonna need to PvP too much, but we'll find out. I'm still mad I didn't get to save the first name I ever made because some jerk took Optimus Prime. Oh no. It's the same, but with actual people. All right. Okay. All right. We got, oh, me and 2 warlocks. Ah, yeah. We got dances and funeral pyre. I'm feeling good about this. At least my targeting is all set up for 3s. So that should be actually totally fine. What I'm concerned about is being able to get focus targets on enemies, but again, we may not end up spending that much time actually fighting them, so we'll see. Also never done any PvP islands, so we're gonna find out what it's like. Hey, a friend Hazel, I got a raid in a few hours, being asked to heal, so guess who's dusted off her 410R Druid? Ooh, sounds fun. I found out that I'm sharing 2 cats with a couple other houses on the block. Were they originally your cats, or are they just visitors that you thought you had their heart, and it turns out they've been running around on you? Tell your mom to try 4 cups of water to 1 cup of sugar. Hummingbirds like it better than the syrup stuff. I mean, that is syrup, though. That's what I do here. Mom doesn't have a hummingbird feeder. She just has flowers. She wanted to grow natural flowers and do it the earthy way. And I think that's where she's losing the birds. I think the birds want the fast food. Okay, I need to lock this frame, otherwise I'm going to see that forever. I made myself some tea. I made it in the teacup that appears in the emote that hasn't been approved yet. There's going to be a Hazel tea emote that's just like the teacup. I don't know when on earth you're going to use that, but at some point. Okay, I'm going to mark dances. So, charge forth, fearless leader. I will heal us, and I guess I can DPS. I have a Wrath bounce, so I can do that. Aside from that, I can heal. So it may make sense for you guys to do larger pulls because we'll have better sustain. Larger pulls so that you guys have more things to multi-daw and cleave. Because I can keep you up, I promise. That's okay, that's what Iron Bark is for. I was paying attention. And then I will also mine, so don't worry about mining stuff. I will run around and click on everything. Just do all the damage because I'm really not going to be. Okay, get a little bit of that. It may take us a few rounds to get wins, and I'm not too worried about it. I just need to win one. I just need to win one. This is for the Storming the Battlefields quest. I can share that in the event that you guys need it. I know on my priest, I confirmed have not done this one. I just basically gave up on the PvP essences. They're not good enough for me to really need them. Oh, Moonfire does work. So we can do that. There's a rare over there we could grab if we wanted to. PvP islands are tough. Stay away from horde, big poles. Healers try and grab as much Azerite as they can while tanks aggro. That is hopefully the plan. Let's see. I'm going to grab these things. You just keep going. Just keep swimming, and I will catch up. I wish I was on your server for the EBG. I don't think you have to be. I was just going to put together a cross-server group. I don't think it has to be Lightbringer people. Apparently. I do both healing and damage. I end up just doing damage more often, grabbing Azerite while my crew deals with ads, avoid horde. But what if we could win? I'm not saying that we could win, but what if we could win? I'm just going to pull some stuff. Oh, they're right here. What if we win, though? Like, what if, I mean, there's a, what if, like, we just really need to believe in ourselves, I think. Yeah, that's what's needed here. It's just some good old-fashioned self-belief. Also, a little bit of that. I have a frenzied regen up. Oh, dances. Oh no. Oh, is there a fire mage here? I think he's getting G-pies off. Ugh. Well, it was close. I'm gonna trinket that. I think one of them is almost down. Oh, we're close to their ship. Okay, well, that's probably my fault. Yeah, this guy, like, could go anytime, you know? Also, so could I. Ooh! Oh, this is fun, though. I'm gonna get out of that. Like, my thinking is a lot of the people in PvP islands probably don't PvP either. So, we don't need to be afraid of them. I mean, I'm PvP, right? That's what this is. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, we do need to get away from their ship, though, because, that's a big boo-boo. So let's head inland. Let's take this Azerite and head inland. I'm thinking towards X on the beach over there. Off we go. Keep going, keep going. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Oh boy, whee! Okay, that's ambitious. They're right behind us. I am stunned. I did not pre-shift that. I should have seen that coming. So I don't have enemy frames for them. That's what makes this really different. Hey, yeah, have some Earthless Vortex. That's what really makes this different from an arena game, is I can target us very nicely. I cannot target them. So I want to, can I juke your kick? Do I even have my bar up? Oh, there we go. Ah, he is on DR. Somebody must have feared him. Very fancy. I'm going to heal your pet. And then I'm going to heal me. And then, yeah, that's right. Go back where you, go back to your, go back. Abort that one. Getting my free t-shirts today. Neat new ones. So do you get to keep those? Is anybody a free t-shirt expert that can widen, I made that word up, my understanding of how this micro holiday works? All I know is what I saw on the launcher. Okay, so we can grab these and then keep pushing inland, because we have a pretty good lead on them, because you know what? We fought them and we won. I don't think we're gonna get all the flotsam, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways. In big. Hey Hazel, happy Friday. Sub typical shells. I almost misread that as typical chefs, which made me slightly hungry. But shells also good. You need some mouse overs? Nah, Rod, nah. I have, my macros work great in 3s with Gladius, because I have, so the way my targeting works, and I'm going to grab these guys, I'm also going to grab these guys, and we can do them all kind of together. The way my targeting works is I scroll up for party 1, scroll down for party 2, so it's on my mouse wheel, and I can click my mouse wheel to target myself. And then if I hold down a modifier key, I can do the same thing, but with enemy 1, 2, and 3. And it works beautifully when there's enemy arena frames. And when there's no enemy arena frames, I can't do anything, because my bash, my roots, my cyclone, my moonfire, my sunfire, they're all macroed into focus macros, and they don't work real good outside of that. I think I moved some of them. Oh, I need to be putting down efflorescence. That'll help. They don't work really good outside of that. Okay, so we can probably grab this guy and these guys. And oh, hey, look who I found. I want to maledict you. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so let's get the mage first because he's the one putting out like most of the damage. I'm gonna trinket. I'm gonna bear. Yeah, the Jeep eyes. We have to stop the Jeep eyes. I am going to bark dances. I'm going to try and get a little bit of distance for myself. Oh no, my wild charge is on cooldown. Oh no, yeah. Why am I trying to vortex him? Oh, why did it work? I was gonna say he has, okay, I'm gonna get it over here. Dances, no, no, no. And I'm going to root this guy. I'll stun him actually. And then, I believe. So, I'm gonna do a little bit of this. I'm gonna do a little bit of frenzied regen. Because we got one of them down, right? So it's just 2v2. So, why don't you worry about the hunter, and I'm gonna try and cycle in the paladin. And that way we can kind of focus him down. Because the hunter's just kind of like free casting over there. And I do have my Ironbark back up, so that's good. I know that guy freed him recently, so I'm gonna root him because that's hilarious. And a little bit of this for you, a little bit of this for you. Security Officer Dirk almost gone, that's good. And Maldek's down for a while, Bash down for a while. I'm going to, man, there's so many things to target. Bear Wild Charge actually really good for that. I have my Spile Bark Skin. I'll save Ironbark just in case anybody pops anything big. Oh, Security Officer Dirk, you're so close to being done. The mage is back. We have a pretty good lead, so I don't mind sitting and fighting them like this, especially if we have aggro on the stuff, because as the stuff dies, I'm going to stun that guy. As the stuff dies, we are progressing, and they're not really doing much, so this is fine. The mage is a problem. I'm going to meld. Okay, good. Ooh, that's trouble. I might die. I have Ironbark rolling. I have some cooldowns, actually. No, I'm okay. So, a little, again, once again, a vortex. Refresh the life bloom. I will catch up with chat one day. This is the real problem with PvP streams, is I have no idea what you guys are saying. You guys could be telling me wonderful stories. They could include turtles, penguins. Oh, I named the squirrel in my office. Not a real squirrel, but my... Hang on. Excuse me. So I have a door weight to keep my door open whenever I have my window open, so that the wind from the window doesn't blow the door shut and scare me or my cat. So I have that. Ooh, bubble. Okay. What else can I do? And it's like a little stuffed squirrel. I showed it on stream a few days ago, and I have another one that's similar that's a penguin that is in my, oh man, the mage is back. For now, I'm just going to cycle in them. DR cyclone, I guess. We've got... Our DRs are really bad. This is the reason you don't do Druid double, this is the reason why you don't do Druid double whatever. Okay, I'm which means I need to leave. I need to get some distance, and I need to drink. So I'm just gonna take off. They can follow if they want. But I need to get out of here, and I need to meld, which is on cooldown. I need to drink, basically. So I'm going to just keep swimming. Why have we joined a queue? I'm confused. Did somebody... No. We're all here. Did they leave? Did some of them leave? Are they going to get backfilled? Okay, I'm going to keep jumping. I am aggroing a lot of stuff, which is unfortunate. I will have meld back, though, so that's fine. So I'm basically just going to try and get a little more distance from him. Meld, stealth. Oh, no, I'm still in combat. Darn it. And this guy has aggro on the stuff. Oh, that's great. I can stun him, and that all of the stuff is going to get him. I am effective. All right. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Whew, okay. All right, well, Meld's on cooldown. I don't think I'm going to be able to drink. Maybe I can just, like, run around and regen my mana passively. I should try and find my friends. I'm looping back around, eventually. I am slowly but surely looping back around. I will not kill that stuff. It'll come with me. I just went to go pull some trash. That's all. I'm at 15% mana. This is an interesting experience. I can't say I've done anything like this before. I'm not too mad. I'm not too mad. I think the only way for me to get my mana back is to die, but I'm not ready for that, so I'm just gonna live my best bear life and do some bear damage to stuff. Also heal myself. Ooh, I'm a tank. I am Guardian Affinity, actually, so that's not too bad. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I'm just not ready to give up yet. I really want to check chat. I'm not ready to, like, I know if I look away for 10 seconds, I am gonna die. I might die anyways. That gives me some distance on the boss. I want to stun the boss. Just so give myself a little bit of time. Oh, no, I'm okay. I'm okay. Bursting Bones needs to go down. How you guys doing? You need to pick up the ore before they do. It heals them. True, true. Gotta work on that trash talk. I just need really clean trash talk, because if I ever do decide to queue Arena on stream, I'm gonna really need to perfect the, like, fiddlesticks. Oh, does this give me, mana back? Not really. I mean, it doesn't not give me mana back. Oh, man. Hungry now, thanks. 10 or 15 different shirts. I suppose... Ooh. This guy's new! This guy's new! Oh, that's funny. Okay, so they have a priest who has feared me. I'm gonna I'm gonna cyclone them because their warrior can probably go down first, especially if we stun them. I'm gonna root the warrior. I'm gonna heal us. Oh, I got wind sheared. Is this a real team? Did somebody Q snipe me? Okay, I was just making sure that wasn't Flappy. Okay, so this person, well, I can stun you. That's probably that's an LA shaman. That one's healing them. DR is up anyways, so I guess I'll maledict the healer, and root the warrior, and then cyclone the shaman. That seems fair. There we go. That's a full clone. That feels good. And then I can help with a little bit of damage. Sort of. I don't think the bear damage actually does anything, but it does make me feel like I'm helping, and that's important. You know? I feel like I've read that in a management manual somewhere. I don't know why on earth I was reading management manuals. I don't have employees. But there was something that was basically to the effect of, like, even if they're useless, as long as you want to keep them, work on their morale. Just make them feel like they're helping. Hazel strong-arming the horde back to their ship. I strong-armed the horde back to the mainland. We got new horde. Not through any amount of skill, just through irritating them, I think. So that is kind of why we PvP, though, right? They really don't like dances. Hazel, hey Joker, hey chat. Sup? How you doing? I am still the oomest that ever oomed. I'm gonna... Oh, I should have watched for that. I'm out. I'm gonna cyclone the warrior. We can work on the priest, otherwise this is never gonna end. Which might be fine. I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing for you. I'm gonna meld, and now can I stealth? Ooh, I can actually. I'm gonna go see if I can find anything to loot, because we're so close to winning. 18,000 Azurite, never mind. Good grief. Okay. Alright, so I will meet you guys back by the boat, I suppose. We can, like, group up. Picking up orbs helps too. Is Q sniping something Flappy would do? I'm not make an enemy of him. You'll find out. Ooh, I'm just gonna grab this stuff. I'm just gonna grab it. Yeah, this seems a little bit more organized. Next time we fight them, I will CC the DPS to the best of my ability. Just focus on dumping as much damage as you can into the healer. Interrupts too. All interrupts into the healer if you have them. So I'm gonna keep going and grabbing as much as I can so that we can try and I can here, let's do this, and then I can loot this stuff, right? Nope. Man, I thought the vortex would grip them and then they wouldn't be able to get me, but they can apparently cast. Okay, I'm coming. I'm on my way. Almost back. We're so close. I'm going to be deeply disappointed if we lose this. I might even frown. Is that an add-on for templates? If yes, which one? Templates? What do you mean? What kind of template? There is a little bit of stuff over kind of this way. Also, you can tell because I grabbed it. Volunteers? We have mods. They're unpaid employees. Yeah, but like, I don't really expect my mods to do anything. It's like, I could do it. I guess I do expect, well, no, not really. I'm never gonna be like, why didn't you time this person out? How dare you? Minus 15 DKP. Does not sound like me. Okay, and there's a little more. Yeah, let's head out this way. Let's head out this way, and then we can... I see now why you guys recommended that we avoid the horde. I'm starting to get it. Even when you can win... Okay. It is a giant waste of time. It's fun, but it's a giant waste of time. Okay. Big heals, big heals. Big heals. And some of these. I'm gonna root these guys. Where's the priest? There's the priest. I'm gonna, oh no, I can't target market them. I don't have a stun either. That's okay. Janaya, thank you very much for the 2-month. Also, Zen on Twitch, thank you for the brand new sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Appreciate the support. Oh man, it's a 50 DKP minus more whelps. Good morning from New Zealand. I got the Twilight Dragon from Islands the other day, slowly getting through the island mounts. Congratulations. How many do you have now? Do you feel like you're getting close? Okay, so we got them on that. We can finish this rare now, and that should get us pretty close. We're almost there. Thank goodness I only need one of these. Good grief. I don't even want to know what I would need to do for rank 2 of this stuff. Something that's not happening. Not... Oh, boy. I mean, this is potentially my fault, because I was the one that was like, what if we just fight them? That was me. Okay, oh, I got a Plundered Molten Reaper, which is just an axe, but I can apparently sell it. That's good. Got some Azurite. Got my Elemental Core. Thank you. Litar, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. What honor level are you? Thanks, guys. I am proud of us that we got that done on our first go-round. Also, an Elemental Core. Ooh, I need Azurite dearly, so that's important. I'll have to turn that in. Honor level 40, what was it, 47? Yeah, 47 and a half still. Better to grind normal BGs or epic BGs for honor? I haven't done epic, so I couldn't verify this for sure, but I'm 75% sure the answer is normal, just based on how much faster they are. Always avoid horde on islands, IMO. When I'm doing the PvE ones, I don't mind hitting them once, just to kind of get, because you get a decent amount of AP for hitting them the first time, or Azurite, well, yeah, you get a decent amount of points for hitting them the first time, and then you put them, like, solidly behind. Sometimes if you have the NPCs that avoid you guys, and they're, like, doing real good, they can kind of get up close on you if you don't hit them once. I started playing WoW and Legion, and I left after some months. Anything worth starting to play again? Depends on what makes gaming worth it for you, but there is a large amount of content available. Was Funeral Prowl good healing? Thank you. Thank you for coming. Started getting into island expeditions. Do you have any tips? My tips are outdated every time I come up with some new ones. They keep changing how they work. Essentially, do the biggest pulls that you can handle without dying. And just keep moving. I mean, you can stop to kill large pulls, but now that our gear levels are getting a little bit higher, it can be helpful to pull several packs at a time, assuming that you can survive it. And yeah, I used to say favor quests because those were very good, but they're a little bit less easy to just do now because they've spread out the components a little bit more. Yeah, just big pulls, big pulls. Do you usually play Feral or Guardian Affinity? I play Guardian Affinity. I'm a big old scaredy bear. I will always, always, always take the extra, what is it, health and frenzied regen? Yeah, 6%, pardon me, 6% reduced damage taken, but frenzied regen and Iron Fur. Not so much Iron Fur. I will actually whip that out every now and then if I have been in bear form long enough and I'm just tanking somebody that I cannot get off my back. You can sometimes thrash and mangle your way to have enough rage to press Iron Fur, and it's quite a significant reduction when you can get it off. But it's mostly about the frenzied regen. Cat damage is great, but cat damage also requires you to play fairly riskily, and I'm already enough of a hot mess without trying to dive in and stun people in cat form. Okay, I am gonna go turn in some of these AP things. I apparently have all the Tortle and Pilgrimage Scrolls, so I guess I can turn those in. I need to turn in something else to do Hydraxis out somewhere. And then, what else can I turn in? I got some stuff to turn in, so we're gonna do that. I will do an epic battleground at some point. That sounds like a great idea. I mean, that's what I need. I need one epic battleground. We need to win one, and then I will have the storming the battlefields. So that'll be good. 10-man BGs are the best way. 600 for epics, 300 for normal BGs. Oh, yeah. I would just do normals then. Really not much harder, still pretty quick. We'll see. Hazel, I didn't realize until you held him just how truly small Joker was. Makes him even more adorable. He's pretty tiny. Pupper saw something, decided to investigate. This is true. Let me go see what I can do about that. Joker, lay down, bud. That is the guilty face of a dog that knows he was not supposed to be on the couch. Do the 7 unique shirts before the end of the holiday. Get the title. I don't wear shirts, though. I mean, obviously I wear shirts, but, like, in-game I don't wear shirts. I just got a new gaming rig, can play WoW at more than low settings and 10 FPS. Why didn't anyone ever tell me this game was beautiful? Dude, BFA Zone specifically, flying around BFA Zone specifically with some nice graphics is insane. It's so nice. That's, I think, the big draw of world questing for me, is I like to, when I'm flying from point A to B, I like to turn off my UI, which is kind of a challenge because then I have to remember where I was going and navigate there by landmarks as opposed to just the map, and that's a little hard for me, so that's fun. Fun little mini game. And while you're doing that, it's just the prettiest thing that you ever saw on your monitor. I farm islands, love it for how many runs I can do in a short amount of time. Do basic islands drop the parent mount? They should. They should have a chance. All islands have a chance at the same loot. It's just that higher difficulty islands theoretically have greater chances. Okay, there's an Azurite level. So we also need to go Stormwind. I thought I had a Stormwind teleport cloak in this character. Oh, you know what? I can Dreamwalk. That'll do. I changed my question. Worth playing WoW again or not? Still 60 pounds and 12... Sorry, not pounds. Euros? 60 euros, 12 euros a month? I can't answer that for you. I don't think anybody can. It's your euros. It depends. I mean, I wouldn't skip meals for it. I wouldn't, you know, skip sending your child on a school trip or anything like that. But, like, if it's disposable income for you and you're just like, well, should I go out to a movie or play WoW? Then sure. But if you're like, I don't think I'm going to be able to buy my you know, why can't I think of anything? You know, it depends on how frivolous of an expense it is for you and how many things are competing for your entertainment time. Like, it's a very personal question. Why? Thank you very much for the bits. Like, yeah, if you have nothing to do and disposable income, then it's absolutely worth it. If you have no free time and you're already doing a lot of things as hobbies and you have no disposable income, then it's not worth it. And there's all sorts of things in between. Archaeology is hot this weekend in High Mountain. Is the thingy up? Sometimes the moose is up, and then people go and do archaeology for that. Okay, so we're gonna go Dalaran, and then Stormwind, and then see if we can find the place to turn in the Azurite thing. How did the pie turn out? Missed the tasting. It's pretty good. I keep saying that it's only an okay pie, because to be fair, the crust is good. It looks pretty. It's edible. But it's not like the flakiest, most delightful pie crust you've ever had. I definitely overworked it or overwatered it or both. As always happens, I still have a long way to go with pie crust. But the pie must be good because I keep eating it. I keep being like, well, why don't I just have some pie for breakfast? Or like, well, I had some lunch. Why don't I just have some pie? And I just keep eating the pie, and the pie's almost gone. So it must have been good because I keep eating it. And I feel like that's as good a recommendation as anything else. I just joined. What is your item level on this character? This character is item level 402. Which I understand is a little bit sad, and that's because I only PvP on her, and I haven't done anything this season, so I'm kind of trying to get her up to scratch a little bit. So, Duke Hydraxis in Ashara. Oh. Ashara, huh. I want to get to Ashara. They want me to just fly there? No way. Sorry, no, that's not Ashara. Where is this? That is Ashara. I'm getting Ashara mixed up with Asuna. Okay, so that's where I'm going. I probably want to port to Hyjal, yeah? That's probably the best way to do it. Hey, show off the tattoo. It looks really good. I have some pictures that have close-ups of it. You're not going to get a super good look on a stream camera, but I have some photos. in an Imager album. And the link to that is in the About Me tab/page of my YouTube channel. So there, it does exist. It is out there. Hazel, how are you liking the transition to Twitch? It's been very good so far. I am thoroughly satisfied with the with all the technical stuff. I'm very happy that I have a partner, and it's going good. It's going good. Glomus is up. It's the last chance to get the moose since it will be removed soon. They're removing it. Why would they remove it? I missed that. I have not heard about that. Where did you hear that? Who said that? Hygel. Hang on. Did I just dreamwalk and then port to the Dream Grove and then port to Stormwind so that I could port to Hygel so that I could fly when I'm pretty sure I could have dreamwalked straight to Hygel? I think I did that. I'm not very good with my Druid portals. I don't play this character enough. Need to get the Spirit Beast on my Hunter to match Ekiro. FYI, jelly doesn't go in the freezer. Oh no. Do you have a jelly brick? 50 doubloons away from getting the Seahorse. Being able to use it in Ajdar is a big bonus. That I should try, actually. I too have the Saltwater Seahorse. And I have not used it. So maybe I should try flying it around in Ajdar. Partner, awesome grass. Thank you. I only have the bird. That was a huge grind. It's not so bad anymore. If you're looking into grinding doubloon mounts these days, if you can just run Mythic Islands, it's so fast. They massively, at some point, massively increased the rate of doubloons that you get from doing island expeditions. Like a Mythic will get you on average like 15 to 20. And because of our higher gear levels, if you get into a good group, you can smash those out very quickly. You can finish the mount easy in just like a day or two. Yeah, Hydro Portal in the dream. I figured, yeah. that probably would have been the smart thing to do. That's okay. We're getting there. I was thinking that Duke Hydraxis would be in Silithus for some reason. I was thinking Hydraxian Waterlords. Silithus, Tanaris? I don't know. Somewhere sandy. Maybe, oh, you almost did. Brain-headed dirt. Put the jelly away in the freezer. Been there. Trying to level a Horde character, but it hurts my heart having to kill Kulturans and other Alliance races. Yeah, I always try and level through Ashara when I'm leveling a Horde because it's like right nice and close to Orgrimmar, and also because it's just like a pretty zone and the Goblin quests are fun. And then after I finish Ashara, it's all like, hey, you want to go do Ashenvale? And then I'm like running alongside orcs, cutting down trees and killing night elves in the woods, and I'm like, oh, this isn't what I wanted to grow up to be. That was announced today? Let me go look for it. Why would they do that? What's up with that? I need an explanation. Let's see. We got Overcrowded Realm update. Based on name reservations, the Herod Realm on Classic is looking to be massively overpopulated. Fun. Okay. Actually, let's see. Do I still have this up? Yeah, this is what I'm looking at. We're not going to raise the cap. Please don't play on it. Okay. No new Heritage Armor. Free T-shirt day. Spirit of Ekiro is available until August 27th. Where did they say it's going away? I don't think it is. Unless I see differently. I don't think it's going away. Maybe you just mean that it's like the event is up until the 27th. It'll rotate back around. The event will be up for 2 weeks at a time, and then it goes away temporarily, but it does come back. You might be just misunderstanding, unless I'm misunderstanding. Also possible. Oh man, this is a far off thing. I want to get either the Spirit Wolf or the Spirit Coyote. What webcam do you use? This, I have the Elgato Cam Link hooked up to a Sony RX100 Mark V for this camera. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm planning to upgrade my vlog recording camera and also just camera for like real life shots if I ever decide to use any of those. But I don't think I want to use it for streaming just because this one is just like so, it's a little tilted right now. But it's just generally speaking so nice and compact while also being pretty clear. I can't imagine wanting my stream camera to be higher quality than this. Like, this seems fine, right? I feel like any extra quality would be just kind of lost in compression. Event for it comes back like every 6 months. That is true. It's not that often. what other things can you get in the archaeology rotation? There is a pet. There's Wormy Tunkins is an archaeology pet. He's one of the little doodly dudes. Let's see, pet journal. Wormy Tunkins. This guy. Yeah, he's another Legion archaeology dude. He's got like little books. Hang on. Let's pull him out. And yeah, he's got some books, he's got some candles. He's very Diablo. These guys were like very Diablo gremlin. Like he's not exactly a Diablo goblin, but pretty up there. Joker's giving you a side eye. Puppy trying not to fall asleep but really wants to. Yeah, he's waiting for husband to come home. Maybe he knows it's Friday. Every now and then he can get off a little early on Fridays. Okay, there's some Azurite. And do I have anything else I need to turn in? It wants me to go to Mechagon. It wants me to go to Najtar. I'm not doing the Terran's Vengeance thing. Do you know how to get rid of this quest? I've already done this. I'm pretty sure I've already done this on this character. I've literally unlocked the darker eye look. I'm wearing it right now. Why won't this quest go away? If I abandon it, a green owl just follows me around everywhere. Amifix, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Appreciate the support. Hope you enjoy your emotes. We're getting some new ones set up. Are you going to be playing on the Farolina server? Absolutely not. I don't even want to say my server because I don't want to cause any problems. Let's see. Did you get your free t-shirts? No. I don't want to wear a shirt. Also, speaking of... So where are we going? Where am I? What did I say I was going to do? I guess we're just going to do an epic battleground. Speaking of shirts, I am wearing my Squirrel Squad shirt, and I think I've decided that I am going to take these off the store once I get the new wave of merch up. Not necessarily forever, like, because they were the first shirts, I might bring them back for like a 10-year anniversary, but for the most part, I want to keep the Hazel merch offerings fairly streamlined. And we're going to be adding 3 new designs across a couple different types of merch. So I want to make some visual room for that. So I will be retiring these shirts and mugs in a few weeks as soon as the new merch is ready. So just a heads up, I am planning on doing that. It's a little bit of a not a shady tactic. It's something that I get grumpy at Blizzard for doing, but I also know it works because it works on me when Blizzard does it. When they just take stuff off the store. At least I'm telling you that I'm going to do it. Blizzard just likes to do it randomly and with no warning. So there's something, oh, that wants me to go to Mechagon. I see. Okay, let's put together an epic battleground group. I'm going to put together 5 people because I don't think I'm allowed to bring more than that. We're going to be doing custom, PvP custom. This is for an epic BG. Title will be Hi, I'm Hazel. Epic BG. So we're just taking 4 people. Why not progress the quest to Stormwind and stop it there? I guess I could. I just don't want to, like, on principle. 1, 2, 3. I've had 1 blessing of the Night Warrior, yes, but what about 2nd blessing of the Night Warrior? Oh man, maybe they're gonna. And 4. Make something else shady? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna delist that. Quick match. Random epic battleground for 600 AP. Hey, battlegrounds, man. So how do... Hang on, I should know this. Also, I get to unlock my center ring. We are trying to unlock Artifice of Time. This is a bubble cooldown. I'm also going to need to do Lucid Dreams, which is just Najtar questing, so I'm going to need to do that too. That's fine, I don't mind that. This bad boy... How do you get rank 2 and 3? Is this the one that you have to grind honor for? Do I have to just grind honor for that? Because if so, maybe I should do a bunch of battlegrounds. Makes me so mad when I hop on an Alliance Tune, the owl. Yeah. Yeah, fun fact, actually, if you don't pick up this quest, the Fame Waits for Gnome 1 quest, great name, by the way. If you don't pick that up, that NPC, I forget her name. She's a little gnome. She's got short black hair. She follows you around on her Mechanist Rider until you pick it up. She just won't leave you alone. Will they be on sale? What do you mean? Like discounted? I don't think I've ever done a discount. I don't know if I ever will do a discount. I don't know if I'm a discounter. Always want to be part of the Squirrel Squad. Keep up the good work. It tells you in the UI, you hover your mouse over it. So it tells you how to do the next one. It tells you the upcoming rank, which is the quest that I'm currently on. I'm curious about how to unlock the ranks after that, which I'm pretty sure is just honor. I'm looking forward to this year's Gamescom in Germany, but sadly Blizzard wouldn't be there. I heard they're going to have a merch booth, so they unveiled a Gamescom key art and some merchandise for their merch booth, but they're not going to be actually presenting anything, which is fair because BlizzCon's coming up. I am so excited for BlizzCon. You don't even know. Stormy Steph, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for BlizzCon. I got my microphone situation hopefully sorted out. I want to order all of like my hardware for on-the-go video making early so I can figure out how to use it before I have to leave and find out that I don't know how to use it while I'm like on a plane. So I got something ordered that should help me with my mic. It's basically, I'm kind of excited about it. This isn't interesting, but this is what I was doing today. I was thinking I was going to have to get a lav mic and then run that through a mobile audio recorder because my camera that I'm bringing, which is incidentally this one, does not connect a mic, and I'm going to want better mic than that. So I'm going to need to run a lav mic separately and sync them, which is fine, but that would have meant buying a lav mic and also buying an audio recorder, and I found this kit by Rode because all my mics are Rode apparently. I found this kit by Rode that is a pair of lav mics if you want to do interviews, which I don't know, maybe if I can find anybody that will let me interview them and I can think of something to ask them. I found a pair of mics for interviews, and they connect through an adapter to an iPhone Lightning port, and that means that I don't have to buy a separate audio recorder. I can just record it directly to my phone, which is awesome because I'll have that on me anyways. And it just means that I hope that Apple now does not decide to switch their iPhones to USB-C, because then my cool little, I would just need to keep an old phone forever. Battlefield Tactician? What do you need for that? Honor achievements? Oh, okay. Honor achievements. So that means that any honor that I've already earned counts? Is that true? I would be entertained to accumulate creatures and followers in my hunter because it always amuses me when she has a pack following. Just get it from the chest in the PvP vendor area. I've lost track of what we were talking about. I've gotten myself confused. Battlefield, Brawler, and then Tactician. Okay, Brawler is 15,000. I have no progress in this achievement. What do you mean I have no progress? What do you mean none? I've done those things. Battlefield, Brawler. Okay, I have 984. I'm gonna need 15,000. I guess it probably means like since the beginning of BFA. I would assume is when they probably added that. Or maybe even the beginning of the patch, I don't know. But like, that's probably why. I don't really do a lot of, I wish arena counted. I guess there's a separate arena essence. Where is your dog? Probably on the couch. Joker, go lay down, bud. He decided that he wanted a longer bed. Okay, 15k honor. I should try and work on that this week then if I decide I want to do it, because it's Battleground week, so that's like the only week that I will ever want to do it. I didn't know there was merch. Where? There should be a link under the stream. Let me make sure that's true. I think there's a merch store. We've got mugs and shirts right now. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a new collection with some new designs, which I am very excited about in a couple of weeks as soon as I can confirm the samples. I want to make sure that I have seen how it actually looks when printed on the thing before I start selling them to you guys, just in case they look weird. Especially because this time I'm doing a little thing on the back if I can. And I want to see how that works, basically. Let's see. View my own channel. Hopefully this is muted. Okay, good. Yeah, there's a merch link right below the stream. That should take you to my store. Maybe you'll run into Jeremy Fiesel. Who would you most like to interview? I think it would be really fun to interview players. I want to interview random raiders and arena players, and I want to ask them really stupid questions. And cut together all the answers. I think that would be fun. For serious interviews, Jeremy Fiesel is always my favorite because he covers things that are of key interest to me, such as pets and mounts and pet battles and secrets and stuff like that. So he's my number one goal to interview, but everybody has something interesting to share with you if you can find the right questions, assuming that you know who you're talking to and therefore can prepare the correct questions. But yeah, I think it would just be fun to interview players. Or just people. Just anybody. Just do one each day. It helps you earn Azurite and honor. When, though? When? What do I have to take out of my day? Like, the day already has the things in it, right? So if I'm going to put in, like, a 30-minute... That's being generous. If I'm going to put in, like, a 45-minute experience every day. Also, you know, not even counting queue time. Good grief. Like, something's got to go out. Do I... Like... I gotta drop something from the day. I don't know what I drop. Sizes small through 2XL. Small through 2XL. Definitely getting some Squirrel Squad gear. And this is what the design looks like on a person. So I'm actually wearing the unisex shirt right now. So if you're concerned about sizing, I believe those are also small through 2XL, but these ones are a little bit less of a slim fit. And I like tri-blend shirts because they are like really soft, and I like the way that they're drapey. They're not like a super stiff shirt. I've had this one since we launched the merch, so a little like a year, right? Year and a bit, and seems in very good shape. And that's why I do samples, because I went through, when I was trying to make these shirts, a lot of different types of shirts to print on that I was not happy with before I picked these ones, and I'm excited to do that again. We're going to be doing, in the next wave, we're going to be doing phone cases. I think I need to workshop the design. I ordered some samples of a design that I already think I don't like. I think I need to work on it, but we're getting there. Hazel wants to interview Anne Hathaway. No, that's too much. I get real starstruck. I get weird and awkward and stuttery when I get starstruck. So I don't even know what I would say. Happy I can celebrate my birthday this year with all my friends. Almost all of them are joining Gamescom this year. That's fun. Random questions for players sounds like a great video idea. Yeah, I'm going to BlizzCon, I mean, for fun, but also to make videos. And I'm thinking, like, last year I just made one video. And last year was the first year I'd ever been, so I didn't know anything at all about anything. I was just like a tiny lost deer in the world. And this year, I'm sure I still don't know a lot of things, but I've learned some lessons. And I want to break up the video into one that focuses on news. If I get to do any interviews, those can be a separate video. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't feel strongly about it either way. I'm fine doing them. I'm also fine not doing them. They're cool to do, but they're also incredibly nerve-wracking. And I've had hardware problems every single time I've tried to do them. Although I should have the tech now. Anyways. So yeah, like the official stuff, so like the news in one video. And then I want to do another one that's like the vlog that shows like the travel stuff and, you know, meeting people and just like the live vicariously through me BlizzCon floor experience vlog. And that's the one that I would want to interview random people and ask them really dumb questions. I would love if you started interviewing top arena players. Do you think they'd let me? Do you think they'd want to talk to me? I know a few of them. I bet I could like corner the ones that I know and then be like, yo, you gotta introduce me. Just walk me around. Walk me around, and it's okay. I won't ask any hard questions. Who are you starstruck with? Probably people that I look up to in content creation. The generation of gaming creators before mine, not generation, that's the wrong word, but like the wave before my wave. Before I started making YouTube videos, I watched a ton from people like Jesse Cox and Wow Krendor and Dodger. And those people were all like massive influences to me. So I don't think I would be capable of actually talking to them. I think I would just squeak and fall over. Because they're like, you know, like huge formative stuff. Interview Sloot, also Canadian. Why would they not want to talk to you? I don't know. Crazy purple haired lady coming with a camera. That's scary. Scary looking lady. Oh, Q-Pop. Thank goodness. Oh, we go in Alterac Valley. Oh boy. All right. Here we go. Yippee. I remember some girl from Tank Spot. She was great. I have to hunt him up so I can get him. Wait, who are we hunting? Oh, Nuts. Interview the hotel and conference center staff. Does this gathering look... Oh, so I wouldn't do this because I'm very afraid of just like talking to people I don't know. So interviewing somebody that wasn't part of the event would be nerve-wracking for me. But how funny would it be to interview like the Uber drivers and the just like people around the area that are clearly not part of the event and be like, what do you think we're doing? Like, if you had to guess, what do you think this event is for? And just like point at somebody in a big cosplay. I think that would be funny. I don't think I have the guts to do it, but somebody should because that's hilarious. I hope that was a shot. This is tea. I've got some jasmine green tea. Sometimes I like to slam one back before a battleground. AV is better than Ashrun or Wintergrasp. Oh, that's right. They added Ashrun. Also, good grief. Hang on. This size works great in 3s. Not so much outside of that. Let's shrink that. Let's, my UI, when I finally get back to queuing, my UI is going to be all over the place. I'm not going to know where anything is. I used to be very picky about where my frames were placed. I used to have it, like, set down to the millimeter, and I refused to do it any other way. Go TP till cap, and then south to boss. Okay. Okay, where's TP? Stonehearth, Icewing. Oh, we're going down here. Iceblood, Tower Point. Okay, I will go to Tower Point and then south. I'm just going to follow the crowd. I'm just going to follow the herd, I think. Purple hair should be one of the reasons why. I guess I might not have purple hair by then. One of the things that I want to include in the BlizzCon video because, you know, I don't know how much footage I'm going to get there. Hopefully a bunch. But I also want to include a little bit of the run-up. Like some of the ridiculous things I'm doing to prepare for the convention because I'm so excited. Like, I am weirdly so stoked to pack because I think I'm going to be a packing magician. Godskibs, thank you very much. Godskib SV, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Yeah, I think I'm going to be great at packing because I have learned how to fold my clothes very effectively. I have packing cubes. I have learned how to categorize. I have organized my things. I know exactly where everything I have is, and I know what I need, and I think it's going to be really cool. So I'm going to be able to pack. I have an appointment to get my hair done before I go, and that's going to be like an all-day thing. And we're probably going to change the color. We're going to get the roots touched up. I'm getting a smoothing treatment done so that I'm not stressing about how frizzy my hair is while I'm traveling. And I want to get some footage of that to include in the video because I've been dying to show you guys how I get my hair done for ages. And my stylist just opened up a new business of her own that I would love to promote because she's the best. So I need to get that in the video, but I also don't know I don't have a great idea of how to film that effectively because that's the kind of thing you really need an extra set of hands for. And I don't know anybody that I can drag along to come with me for a hair appointment that's going to be like 10 hours long. Tamoozle, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. My apologies if your name is not Tamoozle, but it was very fun to say, so I'm going with that. I have won Ashrun once, Wintergrasp never. I'm just shocked that I'm even in AV. I told myself when they split Epic Battlegrounds into their own category, thank goodness, now I never have to go again. Large-scale PvP has never really appealed to me because it feels like the larger the group size, the less impact you feel like you personally have. And I always prefer to feel like my actions matter. It makes it more high stakes and therefore engaging for me. So if I'm just in a giant pile of people, and you know, you do split off into different groups, I do think that this is more fun than like a PvP Warfront would be, because at least with this you have some choice. You have, you know, how many people do we send to which place? At what point do we sit and protect them, or do we abandon them? Obviously nobody's really coordinating all that, but you know, you could theoretically. So I think that's kind of neat. It's just I don't feel like my actions really do much. I'm gonna stun this person. I'm also gonna throw a vortex on them, and that person's trapped. We have some stuff going on here. I'm just gonna throw an efflorescence on the ground. I can barely even see who from around me is here. I can kind of see. I can't see much. I'm just gonna heal myself and this person. Folding clothes efficiently. When is the clothes folding stream? I don't know. Maybe I'll get some clothes folding shots for the video. I don't think anybody else actually cares. Not really efficiently, just nicely. I care now, apparently. about like things like making sure the seams match and lay flat. I've discovered that a big part of folding my clothes in a way that is satisfying to me is having the right workspace. Like, you have to be able to lay it out. You can't have like a tiny little counter or like a bed that has a bunch of other laundry on it. You need like a nice flat space. And my cat does make that difficult because she gets very excited about laundry. She wants to be involved. She wants to be up in the business. She wants to be swatting at whatever it is you're folding. So she adds an extra layer of difficulty, which is just like a nice sort of... She's like a modifier. She's a difficulty modifier on the laundry folding experience. What about golden hair? Metallic golden hair? I think it would just look like a brassy blonde. I think it would just look like I tried to dye it blonde and made it orange. I don't think it would really work out. Also, I feel like gold would be rough on my skin tone. I feel like I should stick with cooler colors. Howdy, Hazel. What's up, Wookie dude? How you doing? You're saying you learned from all those years of organizing your inventory in WoW? I don't know if I learned from organizing my inventory because Cleanup Bags does that for me. But what I did learn was how to let go of stuff that you don't need anymore. In WoW, and maybe this is through a lot of practice, or maybe I'm just innately like this, but I am not shy about deleting things if they don't serve a very valid purpose. I am not one to keep things that I do not need, or even if I need them, if I don't need them that badly and I can get by with something else, I will consider that option. I don't want a bunch of stuff, and that has made it's so much easier to clean and organize when you're not trying to clean and organize 10,000 things. It is so much easier when there's fewer things to manage, and then you can take better care of them. I'm very pleased that I'm able, now that I've reduced the size of the amount of clothes that I have, I am taking so much better care of them. I am hang drying stuff. I'm hang drying stuff. I'm separating my laundry. I'm folding things effectively. I haven't gone quite so far as to start color coding my drawers yet. I feel like that would be too much. Oh, this is fairly short. For some reason, I thought the win points would be different. I don't know why we're going north, but we are apparently. So I'm following. Oh man, Spark Joy Lady who? Spark Joy Lady is like my inspiration and teacher, although she doesn't know it because I just read her book. Talking about hair reminded me I need to make an appointment. My salon's closed. Tomorrow then. Cat ethics. My next dye will be rose gold. I have seen some really pretty rose gold dye jobs, and I really want one, but not next time. I want one day. But I think next time I want to go for like a color, and I want it to be not purple. Purple's great. Purple's great. Pink is great. I like both of them. I like them both on me. They will always be there for me when I'm ready to go back to them, but I want to change. I really, and of course I'll also be listening to any input from my hairstylist because she often has wonderful ideas. But I'm really feeling like a seaweed, sea witch, blue-green kind of mermaidy deal. I miss green hair. I think like a bluish green is very nice, and I think I want something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Somebody might talk me out of it. You can start backcapping now. Oh, I found some PvP. I found something to do. I'm gonna stun this person. Oh, they died. Okay. I'm gonna root this person. Hey, I'm helping. Got to go. Ciao all. See ya. Suggestions on how to start in PvP in WoW if you've never done it. Ooh, don't read chat while you're trying to play. I would say start with random battlegrounds. Start with random unrated battlegrounds. If chat is stressing you out, just tab out of it. But just get used to things like your PvP talents. Look through your spellbook and get used to things that you can do to annoy other people. I think that's a really great place to start, is like, what can I do that's going to really ruin somebody else's day? So, like, as a druid, you know, get friendly. If you were a druid, you would get friendly with, like, your root button, your clone button, your stun button, your Ursul's Vortex. As a warlock, you're looking at stuff like your fear. So just kind of, like, get friendly with your CC. And start with that. You'll get a feel for DR. You'll start to get a feel for which things DR other things, because that's a fairly important skill in general. But I would just mess around in Battlegrounds and kind of get a feel for it that way. Oh, something's happening. I think this one might be doomed. I think this one might not be the way to go. Do you think I had a longer queue time because I tried to form a group for it? Do you think it'll be faster if I try and solo queue for the next one, assuming that I need to do another one? Just because we waited for a while, and I wonder if it's because it was trying to find a group that had a spot for 5. I don't know. Frostmage good for annoying people? True. Yeah, no, there's lots and lots of, like, every class has something that you can do. If you're a class that has an interrupt, I don't play one, but if you're playing like a shaman, you got your wind shear. Start to figure out which spells from other people are the ones that are important to interrupt, like what the big heals are, what the big damage is. You know, after you lose a few people to some greater pyroblast, you'll start to focus on shutting that down pretty quick. And the best way is just to get some exposure. So just get out there, do your best. Don't stress too much about doing it right. Just sort of get a feel for what other people are doing and how your tools fit into the puzzle, basically. Pro tip, annoy your enemy. We'll try over the weekend. That's what makes it fun for me anyways. Like, I'm healing, so I'm not really out here to do damage. I'm sure if I was trying to DPS, then my pro tip would be try to kill them before they kill you. But as a healer, I'm trying to keep myself and my team alive, and that takes some time. But often, there's more time after that, so at that point, you can just go ahead and, you know, start trying to annoy other people. Learning how to live important, too. I used to do drills where I would... What is this? What is that? I would do drills where I would practice. I would, like, figure out what my emergency sequence of events is. So, like, if I'm under heavy pressure, what order do I press which buttons in? Like, obviously I have cooldowns, but what's the optimal order to press them in? Because I had a bad habit for a long time of trying to hot up if I was under heavy pressure when that's not always the correct answer. So I would learn like a 5 or 6 button sequence that applied to emergencies, and I would just practice pressing those in order to try and get them into muscle memory. So instead of trying to be like, oh no, now I need to bark, and then I should probably swift mend, and then I should probably hot this up, and then I should probably reapply the life bloom, you just have in your brain, oh no, it's an emergency, you know, like execute emergency sequence A. And obviously you're not using those words. I just like to sound like a crazy person, but basically chunking actions down into small sequences and then applying them like that, if that makes any sense. It works for me. Everybody's brain's gonna be different, I think. BG will be faster solo queue, but then I can't come with you. I just need one win, and then I can never do another epic PG again. That's like my dream. Also, I don't know how this works. I thought there were more points, and now there's less points. Are we trying to drain the points, or are we trying to gain the points? I thought we were almost done. I don't understand how this works. Oh, man. I haven't done Lore Master since Rat, so I decided to do it on my newest alt. I see a problem with scaling. I'm 94 still in vanilla zones. I mean, the whole point of scaling is, like, the whole point of scaling is that you can choose where to level, and the zones will stay with you up until, like, level 60 for vanilla zones. It's not intended for you to do every single quest that they added every time that you level. It's more intended that you can, like, being able to level without doing every quest means that there's more replayability, because maybe next time that you level a different character, you can go through different zones and see new content. I think that's very much intended. Hey Hazel, you rock? What's up? Emergency sequence A, we're out of gin. Yeah, but just like little chunks of spells. Like if I'm gonna re-hot, I automatically start with my life bloom, and then I do 2 rejuves, and then assuming that I'm running focus growth, I'll stack the extra 2 life blooms at that point. If I'm not running focus growth at that point, I look into throwing down an efflorescence or a regrowth, depending on the situation, or I might just leave it with the 3 hots and then go look for some way to annoy or CC the enemy. But just like practicing buttons in certain orders. You know, this is the survival, this is the survival buttons, these are the kiting buttons, these are the emergency buttons, these are the throughput buttons, these are the CC buttons. You don't have to always be making a decision between everything. You can kind of categorize. There's a lot of buttons in this game, so it helps to break them down a little bit. You need to gain points. A team with 0 points loses. Oh, okay. So this is very close then. What can I do aside from just like, you know, oh, stepping on a trap. I'm gonna trinket the trap. I'm gonna cyclone this warlock. What can I do? Should I just stay with the group? Is there anything I can do on my own? I am healing, so it's not like I can do much if I try and 1v1 somebody. This tower is already burned. We're trying to burn their towers. We burned 2 of them. They burned 2 of ours. So we're pretty much dead even. We need to push south. We just need to push south. That's what we need to do, basically. Did we ever kill the boss in the bunker? I don't know if we did. I'm gonna try and save this person. I just need to win 1. Enemy reinforcements to 0. who kills the enemy commander first, or whoever lowers the other side's points to 0. So, of you guys that have been doing Epic Battlegrounds recently, is it currently the trend to turtle it out such as this, or do people typically go boss rush? I remember days when AV was all about the boss rush, and both teams would completely ignore each other and just see who could PvE the end boss down earlier. And that was actually fine because, you know, at least win or lose, your game was over much faster. And then you could get into another one. Is that not the cool thing to do anymore? Healer should stay with the team. I see. Nobody's gonna skin that goat. Here, I can grab the insignia off of this dead dude. You can not boss rush. Doesn't work. Turtling seems to be the fashion. Bummer. Okay, well, I guess I just sit here and pretend I'm raiding. Whoa! This is so much fun. I'm gonna find somebody to stun. This person's out front, so we can stun them. Oh no, I can't. It's off cooldown. I'm gonna try and push up a little bit and see if we can focus people down. I almost have my stun back. Yeah, they've been gripped. That's good. Because if we can focus people down one at a time, that'll help. I just need to not get focused down myself. So I should probably hop myself up before I, like, dive in any. Also, if I could get into the back and CC some healers, I bet they have some people also healing. So if I could, like, sneak up and get some cyclones and their healers, that might help shift the tide. So, who is healing? You. Yes. Alright, I'm doing something dumb. Stunning. Vortex. And cyclone. There we go. 6 second cyclone on the resto shaman. That'll help. And I am at half health myself, so I just need to be careful. I'm gonna get feared. Oh no, somebody's gonna get feared. I guess now I can cyclone this guy. Oh no, somebody's killing. Somebody's killing. Alright, alright. Throw an iron bark over here. A little crucible of flames over here. I appreciate that the very first essence they give you is decent and usable. It's very nice. As somebody that does not yet have a second essence, I like that the first one is actually okay. I'm out of mana. I'm gonna go back here and get out of combat and drink, I guess. What's happening here? Are you AFK? Excuse you. Alright. Well, so much for planned drink. You have to burn 4 towers. You cannot rush the end boss. You'll die. Okay. We burned 2. At this point, we seem kind of stuck here. We do have more points than them currently. I'm gonna do this and a little bit of this and a little bit of this. I should probably pay attention to my health. If I want to live, which I would like to. There's his kick. Still very This seems to be a common theme today. I've heard that the Lucid Dreams is very good for that reason. Oh, you know what I can do is I have this button, the one with the lightning bolt on. Innervate. I can innervate. So it looks like the Death Knight already kicked, so I can just free cast. I wonder if he already did his stun immune thing. No. Yeah, well. Horde has a tendency to come back and try and recap, so Alliance is forced to do similar. This is just a very long experience. It'll shift the tide on your side if you can kill the healers. What talents do you run? I don't know if they're the right ones. I currently run this. I've been told I should switch to Soul of the Forest or Incarn. I just really like Cultivation because it counts as an extra hop for your mastery. So that will automatically kick in emergencies, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna go hide behind this tree because I'm like super out of mana, so I'm gonna have to drink something. Congrats on partner, by the way. Thank you, Thunderbrute. Hey, Hazel in chat. How are you? Sup, King Valnus Mill? I am doing alright. I'm out of mana, but it's okay. We're accomplishing something. I would love to, well, that person already... I would love to trank. Oh no, I forgot I can't trank and move. You can tell that the last time I played significantly with Legion because I still think I can trank and move. PvP talents that help with mana as a Resto Druid? What do you mean? I have Focus Growth, Revitalize, and Cyclone. That's what I use. I will occasionally switch something out. But for the most part, that's kind of my setup. Classic AV can last for days. The resource counter is made to counter that long experience. I suppose that with AV being part of the Epic Battleground queue, they must have felt like, wow, you know, people signing up for this, they know what they're getting into. We can make this as long as we want. And that's a noble sentiment, except for the fact that I have to win one for this Essence quest. Otherwise, I would not be here. Hello, Hazel. Hello. How are you? Druid has a weak aura. Puts don't move when Trank is active. Oh, I might need to do that. Although sometimes I do move to cancel my cast intentionally, because Trank in rated 3s, it's okay healing, but honestly you're better off pressing other buttons for the most part. It's not that strong, especially when you're only healing 2 other people. But it is great kick bait. People love to kick Trank because they're like, wow, you just used a big channeled cooldown and you can't move. I'm going to go kick you. So you can juke out kicks fairly effectively by casting Trank and then stopping it when you think they're about to kick you. Works, you know, 6 times out of 10. Glad to see a fellow Resto Dude. Was a huge shame when they changed Trank. Yeah, I mean, it was fun for a while, but I'm also not too mad. It's, being able to just use it while also pillar hugging did seem like a little much. What I do miss is I miss Nature's Swiftness. I know it's been a while since we've had it, but just having that 1 minute big heal button, I don't feel like Swiftmend really has the same kind of impact. Like, remember Nature's Swiftness plus, there was a talent that let your regrowth, like, mandatory crit. I want to say it's the one where you spammed Healing Touch to apply hots. I don't know. Anyways, you would Nature Swiftness, and you would press either Healing Touch or Regrowth, and then you would mega crit, and it was the biggest. You could top people with that. It was so fun. Probably a little overpowered. There's probably a good reason it's gone now, but, like, it was real good. Okay, we are in a tower. This person wants to come. Oh, no. I have to defend it from Wedgie, Destroyer's End. That's World of Warcraft for you. I was thinking of Killshot back to Hunters. I would say go play Classic for that, but I actually have no idea. I don't think that was in Classic. That was in a version of the game that's long gone. I mean, I also understand them wanting to reduce the amount of available executes. Am I in the wrong tower? I'm in a tower. This doesn't seem right. There's nobody here. Hang on. Can I get all the way up here? Also, Acorn PC. Oh, hang on. I'm scrolled all the way down. I'm hearing... Oh, Androbella, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Appreciate that. I think I might have missed a sub at some point because I thought I heard the sound and I didn't see an alert. Whatever I'm doing, it's wrong. Wherever I am, it's not right. I think that's just the transitionary tower. I'm gonna go help people over here. Alright, we're in this one. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy. Love your YouTube videos. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Carlos. Continue to go inside. Thunderbrew, thank you for the bits. Do you have time lost Proto Drake? No. And you know what I have instead? My time. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Ooh. Wow, that's a good move. I'm not even mad at that. That was a nice move. I'll have to make sure I don't stand on that side again. Still have that Habitee's regrowth perhaps a bit too much? I'm a little regrowth shy now. I actually was very excited when they reduced the mana cost of Roots and Cyclone. Because one of my favorite things to do is to spam Roots. Or not even spam Roots, but to root everybody that I could potentially benefit from rooting 3 times in a row. So, like, to maximum DR. And I used to myself doing that. I couldn't figure out where on earth my mana was going. We would, like... I would play, and we would be, you know... I would be and the other healer would have, like, 70% mana, and my team would be like, where did your mana go? We weren't even taking damage. I was like, I don't know. Somewhere. Okay, so I need to get in. I need to just not get knocked off, basically. So I'm disoriented again. I'm inside now. And we're just defending this flag. So as long as we can live, we should be fine. Because you can't knock me off when I have my back to a wall. You can kick me. You can stun me. You can knock me down. You can't knock me off. You could kill me. That is a possibility. I have Ironbark still. This is such a claustrophobic little area. I'm gonna maledict him. Oh boy. Alright. This is fine. So. We have some amount of points. I don't know. You can fly in BGs? Time lost, a time lost proto-drake is time forever lost. It's true. It's time you can't get back. I looked at that investment. I thought about the ratio, and I went, you know what? Nah. I'm good. I have proto-drakes already. I don't need that specific one. Okay, we're gonna go do this tower. See if I can once again try to not get knocked off would be great. I feel like we're almost making progress, but I think they're making progress up north too. Hey. Hey. Let's once again get inside. Oh, good, we capped. Good job. Good job, guys. Should have switched to owl and flat. Don't know how often you BG, Hazel, but do you have a favorite? Not much these days, but back when I used to, Arathi Basin. I haven't done it since its glow up. I haven't done it since the redesign. I'd be interested to see that. But I love Arathi Basin because it's just like, it's a classic. I enjoy the decision making when it comes to which bases to be at. And I used to deeply enjoy typhooning people off the lumber mill. That was a great source of joy in my life. And I will forever be grateful to the lumber mill for existing so that I could typhoon people off of it. That was just worth it. I lost the stream. Stalled for a sec, came back quick. Somebody else said it was crashing for them too, so I should make sure that it's not my settings because I do have them pumped. I do have a 1080-60 stream running, but it should be stable. I don't know. A little explosive trap. I think that's what might have kicked me. There. You're at their boss end. You need to get their graveyard. Oh, true. Looks like that's next on our list as soon as this tower burns. This tower should burn soon. We can do this. We can do that. We are ahead of them because we also have a defense team up north. We lost... Oh, no, that's blue. Oh, that's good. Okay, this is actually going okay. We have lusted, apparently. Although I don't have it, so something happened. I don't know. We just went and put down a mushroom. That's all fine. I just got shot out of a tower into the valley. Will you be playing Classic? I am certainly going to try. Oh, I can help somebody. There's somebody I can help. I'm definitely going to try. Hang on. Where are you? You're like underneath the tower. Have we burned this thing yet? Not quite. I don't want to leave it early. I've done that before. Yeah, I'm going to give Classic a go. I'm double guessing, actually. I'm second guessing what I want to play. My current plan is a Dwarf Priest with the intention of discovering the joys of Vanilla Shadow Priest, whether it be joyful or not. I just kind of want to know more about that. Failing that, I'm kind of interested in Gnome Warlock, because I know that Vanilla Warlock had, like, pet unlock quests, and I think that would be something that might appeal to me, an experience that I can only get with a Vanilla Warlock. Plus, then I could be a gnome. But, vanilla gnomes, though. You don't realize how used to the new models you've gotten until you have to live without them. And then you go, oh boy, look at that face. No puppy in the puppy box. Joker, go lay down, bud. Go lay down. Let's see if I can summon him without getting up. He may have gone out too. That's also a possibility. Joker, go lay down. Possibly we might get a cat in the dog box. Can't decide between a warlock and a warrior. Yeah, I definitely want to play a caster. So either Shadow Priest or Warlock. I don't think I really have a good candidate for third. So we can't. Oh no, we did cap this. Okay, that'll be good. Joker knows he can sneak onto the couch during PvP. Gnomes look good all the time, past, present, and future. It's true. It's just that the new gnome update really brought a level of they haven't slept. Like, they really brought a level of eye bags to them. There you go. Good boy. That I just really connect to. I look at a new gnome and I see myself in a tiny little pink-haired body. And I don't know if I feel as connected to the vanilla gnome model. How did the pie work out the other day? It's delicious. The pastry is overworked. I overworked the pastry. I definitely messed up there. But the pie filling, bomb. And it's just a very nice experience overall. Okay, so we lost a tower up north, but we should have the graveyard capped shortly. And it looks like we're going to pull the boss. So assuming that we can just kill it, we should win. And then I can safely never come back. That would be great. I would be down. I'm just going to spam Solar Wrap. I was an Undead Warlock back in Vanilla. I'm going to go Undead Warlock again. If I was going to be Horde, I would definitely play Undead, but I'm doing Alliance for sure. How is your day going? What's up, Rachel? Day's going pretty good. I actually finished that Worgen video. I've spent more time running away from editing that video than I've spent doing most things the past week. Now, I finished the Worgen video, so it's not out yet. I was waiting for the extra, yes! I was waiting for the extra quality levels to kick in. I'll probably try and publish it after the stream. And then I gotta decide if I'm gonna do a vlog also, or if I should just skip it this week, because I just wanted to get the Worgen update video out. Okay, we got a strong box. I got a 395 cloak that does not really help me. I got a mark of honor. I got 668 honor, 65 conquest. Well, thanks, guys, for the group. That will help. Alliance 1 AV. You carried this AV, just so you know. I have doubts about that. I can say that I was there. I was there and we won. And those are the only phrases I can say while still being true. So thank you very much to my group. I can now turn in that quest, which is very exciting. Storming the battlefields. Presumably, yeah, Ashvane Docks. Gotcha. How can you prefer World Quest to this exciting battleground? I don't even hate battlegrounds. Like, I don't think I'm mad at the concept of playing just the normal ones. It's just AV. Or Ashran or Wintergrass. Epic battlegrounds, I think, are not my speed. So I'm excited that the rank 2 and 3 do not specifically require, can you excuse me? Storming the battlefield. I would love to complete this quest. Reload? You haven't checked what you need to do to get the next levels? It's more BG grinding? From what I understand, it's just honor. And that could be happening from anywhere. Oh, choose reward. Oh, I thought I was turning those things in. Oh, you're going to give me one of those. Oh, okay. So I need... It's this one, right? I need the healing one. So this is damage. I don't want that. This is reduced movement speed and attack speed. I might want that. I don't know which one I want. You can pick a reward. I don't know which one I want. Choose which one you would like. Which one do I like? You can buy the rest after you pick one? Okay. It's either this one or this one. I just don't know which one. Oh, that's for Guardian. Oh, okay. So this is the resto one then. I can't use that unless I'm a bear. Is that true? Balance, Feral, Guardian, mine. Okay. Why show me the other ones? That's weird. I guess I could pick it if I wanted to. All right. Make sure the NPC doesn't put it in the don't trade slot. 5 marks of honor. Oh, that's totally fine then. Yeah, no problem. I got marks of honor for days. I have 100 or so odd of them just on another character. Okay. So I can go learn that. Also, apparently I got my dubs all set up. Found out there's no Worgen Heritage Armor coming in 825. I saw that. I was a little surprised. I'm a little surprised that they're doing new models, but not Heritage Armor. It's a little strange. A little weird. Let's go get the new essence slotted in, and then I'll have like a nice cooldown to play with, and that means that I have at least 2 essences, so I can do a major and a minor once I get my minor slot unlocked. That'll be good. Never seen such empty bags. That takes discipline. This is just an alt. That's why. She doesn't need to carry anything around. I can get rid of a bunch of this, actually. Some of these things are... Where did I get 415 shoulders from? I don't know. Some of these things are just extra pieces of Azurite that I haven't decided if I'm going to be able to use. Most of this stuff can go. I don't need a Feast of Ribs. I can mail all this. I can vendor that. And I don't need much in this character. My priest has slightly more clogged bags, as does my bank alt. But the rest of my alts, they don't need to carry anything around. Goblins don't get armor either. They don't. Is Joker in Kitty's bed? Nah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. Either one of them are free to use whichever bed they like. And if they both want to be in one, there is one for each of them. We have like a bed bar. because they're all like in a line against the wall. It's very satisfying to me. Okay. Azurite encrusted time quartz, so it looks like a 3-minute cooldown. Big fat bubble. Absorbs damage and healing. Hang on, absorbs damage and healing. Oh, when it expires, it's delivered over 10 seconds. Okay. So I guess if it's absorbing damage and healing, then it's fine because they're not taking damage. And then you're stacking up healing. Hang on, that's weird. I'm gonna have to think about that. It's probably good, otherwise nobody would have told me to get it. So the next rank increases the duration of the vortex, which actually doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. Maybe it is, I don't know, but heals have a chance to grant haste. Oh, grants the target haste. Oh! Ooh, that's fun. Save their heritage armor for later, like next expansion. The disciplined druid converts damage and healing to hot and dot. So anybody can become a brewmaster, sort of. Not really. I don't know, I'm not great with analogies. Okay, what do we got? Half an hour. If I was going to continue working with my druid, I would probably take her out to Najatar, but I kind of want to take my priestess to Najatar because she hasn't been yet today. And I just want to do puzzles. I just want to sit here and talk to you guys and do puzzles because I heard, and maybe this was EU or something, but I heard the easy green rune lock was up today. And I kind of wanted to do that. Hey, Miss Kitty. Me too. She was around. She's been, so my office floor is very clear these days. My office has been thoroughly organized. Everything now has a place. And there's lots of open floor space. And ever since I like reorganized the office, she has taken to sitting right in the middle of the largest area of floor space and just like spreading herself around. Like it's basically like somebody starfishing in a bed to like look at how big this bed is. It's quite cute. I think she either enjoys it or it's just a new spot she's picked. Sometimes cats will just like pick a spot and be like, this is my place. I will return here often. Okay, we got some missions to turn in. So I had a question because I think there's a good chance that at least one of you has dealt with this. I am trying to adjust, and this isn't very interesting, I'm trying to adjust the way that I sit so that my feet are on the floor because I am, and it might be an anxiety thing, it might be a tension thing. For whatever reason, I tend to sit with either my legs very crossed and like tense and squeezed together, or I'll do the thing where you have your feet up on your chair, and this is very bad because it pulls my back like in a bad direction. I shouldn't do it, but I often find myself doing it anyways. And whenever I catch myself, I try and remember to put my feet in the floor, and I'm trying to just like sit and edit and work like this. And I'm very much struggling with that. And I'm wondering if any of you have like done that, transitioned from bad sitting habits to better sitting habits, that have any advice for me. Najatar, this way. Quotient, thank you very much for the sub. Quotient 1, rather. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoy your shiny new acorn icon. Got a gift sub. Thanks, whoever that was. Good chance it was Teha. Teha was giving out gift subs yesterday. Joker has his own kitty bed. Okay. What do we got? What do we got for puzzles? Get a footstool with a plush top. Maybe I would like a little ottoman under the desk. Make where the chair doesn't lean back. I mean, the chair is usually not leaned back, though. Nice shirt. Why, thank you. You can find them at my merch store with a link down below. Available for only another couple of weeks because I'm going to be phasing this design out, or at least retiring it for now when the new merch comes out, because there's going to be new merch in a couple of weeks. A small stool. Get a footrest to force yourself to keep your feet on the rest. Okay. Become inflexible. Feet on the floor will be the only way you can sit. I sit like that too. My knees are messed up. Leave one leg uncurled, whichever one hurts the least. Oh, yeah. Like, I have a really bad habit. The thing that I tend to do is I will, like, take a foot and I'll stuff it underneath my other leg. And this is bad. It's bad for my knee. This knee is not happy. It's not great for the foot. It's an awful way to sit. And I do it all the time. Well, I'm not so much because I know that one's bad because, I would end up doing that unconsciously while I was editing raid guides, and I would like get up after uploading a guide and like fall over because I had like ruined my knees. And there's like, I'm too young for this. I need to take better care of my body because it's the only one I'm gonna get. And if I'm going to insist on being at my computer for 10 plus hours a day, I need to do it properly. See you later, Hazel. See you, Farah. Get a footstool. Tie your feet to the stool. My shirt's in the mail. Trying to fix my sitting posture. I actually have a stool. I've also been trying to work on my standing posture. I always get self-conscious about it after I watch a baking stream VoD and I can see myself on camera from like other angles, because it's very easy to like stand up straight when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and just be like, yeah. But then you like focus on something and all of a sudden you roll forward again. I have not done this world boss. Let's do the world boss, shall we? Let's find a world boss group. I would like to do damage. Haha, I'm in. What are we doing? Oh, it's at half health. All right. I'm going to buff everybody. Going to get some damage out. I have been super enjoying my brand new rank 3 raid essence. I don't remember what it's called, but it summons the Guardian of Azeroth. We call them Rock Boys because everybody pops their Rock Boys at the same time. That dude's the best. He is my bro. He's not out right now. I don't use him while world questing because I find 3 minutes is a little bit too long of a cooldown for me to feel like I can effectively use while world questing. So I'm running around with the beam instead. But Rock Boy is my bro. He's my homie. We hang. And I've just been having a great time with that. It's just such a nice fire and forget damage buff. And at rank 3 specifically, it jumps up massively. It's so good. 27, try doing that at 47. Well, that's the thing is I want to fix my bad habits while I'm 26. While I'm 26. So that by the time I'm 47, hopefully I'm in good shape. I would like to continue to game excessively for a long time, so I need to make sure I'm like setting a good foundation for that. Standing desk? Oh man, I'm afraid to utter those words out loud. There was a company that wanted me to review their standing desk, and they wanted me to do so very aggressively. It's like, because it's a company, it's not exactly like stalking, but it's the closest to professional harassment I've ever seen. I had to block so many different contacts from them because that's just not the kind of energy you want to work with. They would just they would keep sending new people. They would keep changing their names. They made a new company front that was clearly the same people to try and get me to review this standing desk. Oh boy, that was a time. I have a horrible chair. What is a good one? I don't know if I have good advice about that. It really depends on your budget. The chairs that I know to be good ergonomic chairs are also, unfortunately, fairly expensive. The ones that I'm familiar with are this one. This is a human scale chair. And then also Herman Miller chairs. I'm sure there are good ergonomic chairs in more affordable price ranges. I just don't know which ones they are. Aeron chair, good for posture? Yeah. That's kind of what I would do if this chair ever failed me. It would probably be a Herman Miller Aeron. I just hope this one works forever because it's like my favorite. And it's working good for me. Always put your health first. That's good advice for anybody. Your health, and specifically things that are difficult to fix, like your back, your knees, and your teeth. Please take care of those to the best of your ability. I mean, everything is important, but those are things that are very commonly, very common problems for a lot of people as they get older. So if you know that you can change something you do to better preserve your back, knees, or teeth, it's a very smart idea to do so. We use very desk at work for our CAD designers. What's that? Standing desks are a running joke in my guild Discord. I don't think it would work for me because I have so many things clamped to my desk. And I want my cable management to be fairly clean, which means I can't have that much slack on all of the cords. I have 1 light, 2 light, microphone, camera, monitor, keyboard, mouse, gamepad, stream deck, speaker control pod. All of them have cables. Some of them have power and data cables. Not happening. I'm trying to imagine the creaking as I tried to raise a standing desk, or just the amount of pooled cables on the ground. If I, no thanks. It would have to be just a standing desk. I wouldn't be able to adjust it. Sounds like stalking company or no company, good grief. They did eventually give up, thankfully. Also, I'm fairly certain they were set up and based out of a country quite far from here. So I don't think they're going to turn up at my door. Big red flag. Yeah. No, I sometimes people ask me what my craziest streamer story is, and I don't think that's really a streamer story. I think that's more of like a YouTube person that reviewed a piece of technology one time story. But man, that is the craziest behavior I've ever seen out of anybody. For your back, go to a chiropractor, even for your knees. Stand too long, it's bad for you. My understanding, and I should give the standard, I'm a streamer, not a doctor disclaimer. Do not take medical advice from streamers. But my understanding is that the best thing to do for posture just in general is make sure that you are moving. Like, don't do one thing all the time. Even if it's perfect posture, if you're doing it all the time, that's not great either. Just make sure that you are moving, you're stretching, you're loosening yourself up, and don't stay put too much. So I, luckily, am extremely fidgety and restless and cannot sit still for very long anyway. So I'm constantly getting up and taking a walk and stretching, both for my health and also because I go crazy if I try and edit for longer than like 15 minutes at a time these days. You can get a basket so they can be hung under the table without creating a mess? Maybe. I don't think it's something that I want to try at this time. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I would try it at a different workstation that had less stuff attached to it. This desk, I want to do my cable management all fresh over because I got the stuff actually. I can show you what it looks like. I haven't set it up yet because it's going to be a whole project and I don't know when I'm going to have time to do this. But I have 25 feet of this stuff, which is basically plastic tubing that wraps and unwraps. So basically you just roll your cables in here. You can cut this to size to wrap as many bundles of cables as you want. And then once you've cut it, they want you to take a lighter or flamethrower or whatever, blowtorch, do you, to the end of it to singe it to stop it from fraying. So I'm very excited about this because it means I get to play with fire and because it means that I'm going to make my under desk situation look very nice, which it could be worse. I've seen worse. I've been worse. It's not the worst thing ever, but it's not great. I just need to do it in a way where I can extract stuff because I need to regularly extricate my camera plus its power and data cables from the mess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to have a cable management party. If I was caught up in videos, I would do a cable management video. But that sounds like something I shouldn't add to my list of things to do. Jigglyfly Joe, thank you for the bits. Yay, playing with fire also. Hi, Hazel. Sup, how you doing? Good adjustments in the sitting position, at least in a good way. Maybe having a stool under my desk would be the thing to do for my feet. Just so you can put the feet up sometimes, but then have them down other times. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, where am I going? I wanted to do puzzles. I didn't come out here. I guess I should do follow requests. I got Hunter Icon at level 20. So they're all set. I mean, not all set. I need to get all of them level 30, but I figure I'm going to get them all to level 20 first. So that when I'm in the last part of the grind for Aqua Team Murder Force, at least I have the benefit of a highly leveled follower. So I'm catching up Farseer Ori right now. So I suppose I should do the follow requests, because otherwise I'm not doing them. You want to play with fire for the cable stuff, but you don't want a mini flamethrower for creme brulee. Yeah, no, I have a lighter that I use for candles. It's like a long one. And that I feel like I can use just fine to melt the ends of this thing without causing like a significant fire hazard. I think that'll be fine. Company got a standing desk. It was great at first, but now they're only raised in niche situations. Definitely a job for a flamethrower. Of all things that I know I'm not allowed to do in my rental apartment, I think that's pretty high up on the list. If I feel really bad about cables, I just braid them together. No need for wrap. Ooh, braiding them together though? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it looks amazing, and if your setup is static, that's probably wonderful. I need to move stuff though. I'm always grabbing something. Like if I'm traveling, I'm getting my mouse out. Sometimes I clean my keyboard, so I unplug my keyboard, it only unplugs at that end. Take that out. Like, I take things out for cleaning. The monitors have to move separately from each other because they're all on grip arms, and I readjust my monitors depending on what I'm doing. I have a different monitor configuration for streaming versus video recording versus editing. I feel like that would be very cool if my cables were static. I'm sure it's awesome for you. It would never work for me. I guess I shouldn't say never. Also, I don't think I'm going to be able to find enough mobs for this quest, so I'm just going to leave. I've never done the Farseer Ori quest, really. Oh, there is an easy green one. Easy green sounds like simple green, which is cleaner. So basically, the reason I'm excited about easy green is Puzzle Performer is one of the achievements that you need for the Najatar meta achievement, the Undersea Usurper. And I still need, this is one of the 3 that I still need, easy green. I apparently missed a few because I don't do these every day. Some people said this was the last one they needed, but this one hasn't been up for a while. So this is a good thing to go do if you are also missing that for the achievement. It looks like the world quest is currently up. We got the same cable housing due to 4 teething kittens. That was what most of the Amazon reviews were referencing. Most people online were like, wow, this protected my cables from my puppies / cats. Oh no, there was one person that it did not protect their cables from their rabbit. Like they wrote a review and they were like 5 stars, easy to install, looks great, should protect from my rabbit. And then they updated their review with a picture of a frayed cable and were like 1 star, not rabbit proof. When I don't think this thing ever intended to be rabbit proof. But it was quite funny how they had such a swift change of heart and cared enough to go back to their Amazon review. We're like, nope, we going all the way down to 1 star. Also the last one that I needed. I just gained honored and it feels like I've been playing in that zone for months. I've been taking big breaks from it. I've just been enjoying doing other stuff. I'm kind of feeling setting up my Druid now, so I might continue taking a break. Oh, green rune's over here. There we go. I'm really excited about my weekend. I want to put these videos out. Tomorrow I want to be just for, like, fun stuff, so I'm going to cook. I'm going to do some cleaning. I did some today, so there's not that much left to do. I want to do, like, a tiny bit of shopping. Scatterubs, thank you for the bits. This stream makes my Saturday morning. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. You must be, I guess it's 4, 8, 12. I would imagine it would be like, what, Australia or Asia for morning at this time? Yeah, I want to go pot shopping. And despite the fact that I live in Portland, by that I mean that I want to go get a few extra glazed ceramic pots for a few plants that need potting up. And I also want to stop by a store that I think is having a sale to see if I can find a teapot that I like better than that blue one that I showed you, because, you know, if they're on sale, I've been wanting to get one that I don't hate for a while, like a large teapot. This is a perfect teapot for like a small size. I could just get the matching one of this in the larger size, but I would like to have like a nice ornamental, like 30-ish ounce teapot, and I think I know a place I can go to get one, so I want to do that this weekend. I'm very excited. Those kind of reviews are so funny. Amazon reviews in general crack me up. I read a lot of them because I'm an obsessive type of shopper. If I'm searching for something online, I can spend a lot of time reading reviews, vetoing products for the dumbest reasons, and just like spending way too much time looking up info. Like if I was at a store and I saw 3 different soap racks for holding bar soap and keeping it dry side by side, I would probably look at the price, look at the one, and then pick the middle one in terms of both price and apparent quality, walk out of there, and have that, and it would be fine, because it's a soap rack. On Amazon, nah. I'm reading a review. Someone's like, well, is this going to rust? Is it going to stand up? Does the soap stick to it? How heavy is it? Will it stand up to a teething chinchilla? And I apparently care, despite the fact that I don't even know what a chinchilla is. I want to say it's some kind of a rodent, but they frighten me. They're a little large. I don't know. Like, I take way too long doing that. Also, Amazon review questions are great because somebody, like, what was I looking at? This happens for everything. Somebody basically asks a question about a very specific application, like a very valid question. Like, you know, will this fit? Hang on, I gotta come up with a good example so you know what I'm talking about. I saw one really recently. What did I buy that had this kind of review on it? Maybe it was like a towel? I don't know. So, like, somebody asks a very specific question about a specific use case and goes, will it do this thing? And it's a very reasonable question. And somebody replies, I don't know, I've never tried. Or just like, I don't know, I don't use it for that. You know, like somebody has a review for a dog leash and somebody's like, is this strong enough for a large dog? And someone's like, well, I have a Chihuahua, so I don't know. I just use this leash for my chinchilla, so it works fine for me. It's like, well, that's not what they asked. Who asked you? It didn't ping you specifically. Girl from Mars, thank you very much for the bits. Finally made it to a live stream. I've been watching your Twitch VoDs. Welcome to the live show. Chinchillas are so cute. They're the best, and they're rodents. They take dust baths. Like chickens? That's fun. What do they look like? Are they just like hamsters, but like long? E-Love Art, thank you for the bits. I'm grateful for all of your pet battle videos since Pandaland. Thank you. No problem. Everyone always answers, I don't know. Like, why answer it? Exactly. Like, that's the fun. I don't understand why somebody would read a question that they don't have the answer to and then take the time to reply to it with, I don't know. Like, it's like, if somebody asks you in person, then sure. They didn't do that. There's gotta be more to that because it happens all the time. There has to be some way that people are getting notified of these and feeling obligated to answer. Also, this is a mistake. I cannot solo that. I'm running away. Google a picture of a chinchilla. Big floofy tail. They're really... a tail? Hang on. I need to Google a picture of a chinchilla, clearly. Let's see. Chinchilla. Let's do this off screen just in case. Images. Oh, weird. Oh, strange. It's like a mouse, but like more. Why is it? What? It's like a mouse crossed with a rabbit. Why is it? Do they exist normally? 2 species of crepuscular rodents. Things to do with your chinchilla. They're more robust than ground squirrels. They live in colonies called herds at high elevations. Female chinchillas are mostly monogamous. What about male chinchillas? Huh. LiveDM, thank you very much for the bits. You always brighten up my day. Are you going to TwitchCon? No. No. I'm going to BlizzCon. I have never been to any other convention in a gaming capacity. I've only ever done I've never done TwitchCon. Maybe one day. I feel like for now, 1 convention a year is the right amount of conventions per year for my schedule. Traveling is a lot. Super, super soft. They're great. They're fast. Do they like people? Are they cuddly? If I'm gonna get a pet, I would prefer it to be either very interesting scientifically, like the fish are, or just like super cuddly. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it going to love me, or is it just gonna like want to be its own thing? It's fine either way, but like panda mouse monsters. My dad's would get out. It would take forever to get it back. Not even PAX West. No. It's really funny whenever companies ask me if I'm going to PAX. They're like, hey, do you want to do something at our booth? And I'm like, that's cute. You think I go outside. Chinchillas, $150. Are they really? I always thought they had them at like pet stores. Thinking getting a chinchilla, I feel the same way. Kind of like cats. Some like to be held, some hate it. Oh, okay, that's probably fair. I was reflecting back recently on when I was first considering getting a cat. Because this cat that I have now, that you cannot see, was my first cat. So I had never had one before, and a lot of my experience with cats had been cats that were like fairly shy or fairly standoffish or didn't really like people. So I had been I was like cat crazy. I wanted a cat so bad. Loved cats. Absolutely obsessed. Still am, but now I have one, so I'm a little more chill. And I was trying to mentally prepare myself for the possibility that I would get a cat that did not want much to do with me. And I was getting myself all ready to love a cat that would just want its own space and to be able to just love it from a distance. I was trying to really prepare myself for that. And then I got my kitty, and I got the cuddliest one in the whole wide world. She's, like, if you were somebody that didn't like cats and you were somebody that was busy or did a lot of delicate work with your hands, you might even get annoyed because she's very needy. But I don't care because she's my baby. She can have as many pets as she wants. Some are cuddly, less so if they bond with another chinchilla. Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. Be productive at cap level or level an allied race. I mean, if there is ever a situation when it's okay to just do the fun thing, go level an allied race. If you want to have, if that sounds fun to you, you're playing a game. It's for fun. That's the whole point. If you're gonna have more fun in an allied race, you go nuts. You know, do whatever feels like it's going to be the best thing for you to do at the moment. Don't play WoW just because you feel like you should. Unless you're a streamer, in which case maybe you should think about it. My cat likes belly rubs and kissing me. 150 or more, depending on the color. I don't think I've ever had an expensive... Well, I guess Joker would be technically an expensive pet. I wasn't involved in the Joker adoption process. Kira was from a shelter. The cat was a shelter cat. And then fish are surprisingly affordable. I'm sure there are expensive fish. They do exist. I just don't have any of them. I am dumbfounded every time that I do buy fish, and I'm like, I'm getting a new companion. I'm getting a beautiful new buddy. I get to learn about them. They're going to learn about me. I get to, like, it's just such a big experience, and it's so exciting, and it's such a cool thing, and it's like $5, like, for the fish. Obviously, everything surrounding the fish, that's where the money is. You cannot just buy a fish for $5 and be done with it. I've spent plenty of money on my aquariums. Mostly plants. Plants are where the big money is. If you don't do planted aquariums, it's not that bad. But the fish is just like $5. Like, I once paid for one with store credit and then like a quarter that I found in my wallet, and it was like, okay, here you go. I think it was Chen, actually. I think I paid for Chen with $5 of store credit that I already had, and then I had like maybe a 5 in my wallet from something, just cash, and I walk out with your new buddy. Baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. I would love one day just to have betta tanks everywhere because they're just so cool, and I want lots of betta fish. A wide variety of cat personalities is what makes them so great. I have to live vicariously through my friend who has a cat via Snapchat. I feel that. I feel that. I love my dog dearly, but I also very much yearn for a cute, cuddly, friendly dog. So I have a friend that has a cute, cuddly, friendly dog. She's an Australian Shepherd. A mini Aussie, I think, actually. So I deeply appreciate that I get looped into to puppy snaps. They are the best kind of Snapchat. And in fact, I think they're the only kind of Snapchat that I get. It's really the only reason I haven't uninstalled Snapchat is because that one friend still uses Snapchat and they have the best puppy. Animal shelter here is really expensive. They charge hundreds of dollars for dogs. Sometimes there's some very good reasons for that. If your dogs are too cheap, then people are more inclined to buy them for less than savory purposes. And having a higher upfront cost for the dog can help ensure that it's going to a home that's ready to properly care for it. But it can definitely be prohibitive, especially if you're just trying to get dogs into homes. There are some people that are set up for the dog and can't afford to care for it, but that might be a deterrent for them. How do you get credit at a pet store? The fish store has a rewards program. So just because I've spent enough money there, I get some store credit back. I believe some places, especially fish stores, will also sometimes have programs where if you bring them fish, like if you breed fish, you could bring them fish that you've bred and get store credit for them. I've never done that, but some places will do that. Probably not a chain pet store, but like an actual fish place. But I just had store credit because there's a rewards points thing. Don't let Chen hear that. That's how it is with my lizards. Basic setup, not crazy, but the bioactive planted stuff, $500 tanks, yeah. Yeah, like the tank, especially like, so let's look, if we're breaking down the price of a betta setup, assuming a 5-gallon tank, you get like a tank just like the one I got back there. It's just like a basic Aqueon rim tank, $10 maybe. Maybe 15 if it's like really marked up, but those things are cheap. So like $10, and then you're gonna need a filter. I would budget, let's say you're gonna do a sponge filter. So you need a sponge filter and air pump. I would budget another $10 for the pair of them. Again, maybe 15 depending on how fancy you wanna be. So we're looking at 20. You're gonna need a heater. I would do at least another 10 for that, maybe 15. So 30, let's round up to 40, just assuming taxes and other stuff. We're looking at about $40. Tank, heater, filter. You're gonna need a fish. Let's say 10. You can do them for 5, but let's say 10, 40, 50. Yeah. Substrate. So you'll need some, like, you'll want some sand or gravel probably. You don't have to, but sand or gravel, decorations, substrate, maybe a little bit of smooth wood or rocks or something. You're looking at like 50 to $100, but you can do it for very easily close to 50. Less than that if you get some of the stuff used. And they're just such cool little buddies. Oh, I guess that you're also going to need stuff for water changes. So you're going to need a bucket. You're going to need a water change siphon. You're probably going to want to have a net handy. And then I guess I spend money on, I have a few different types of medication handy just in case somebody gets sick. I have a few different types of food. And then, but it's like the money's in the plants. The plants are the expensive part. Aquarium plants add up real fast if you start buying them. Gotta go. Nephew wants to play Minecraft. See you later. Our poodle from Cali was 35. Corgi was 250. Kitties were free. Strays that we took in. I've heard that with cats, that's a thing that's more common than you would think. People just end up with cats. Like the cat just chooses them and they go, well, okay, I guess I have a cat now. Well, I wanted to come out here and do puzzles, and I believe that's what I did. I don't know if I accomplished much else than that, but I came out and I did puzzles. I have a dog who's having a lovely sunny nap. I'm going to put out that Worgen comparison video. I might skip the vlog. If I feel like I don't know if I want to start that from scratch today. Or maybe I'll do it on Sunday. I don't want to work tomorrow. I'm taking tomorrow off. But maybe on Sunday. We'll see. But probably not today, because I have another video coming out today. In any case, I think that's it. I've told you guys about, I've done my Squirrel Squad shirt plug. So there's a link to these down below. These are going away in a few weeks once the next wave of merch comes out, which will be coming soon. Gosh, I can't wait. I want winter. I've ordered a sample hoodie, and I feel the vibes of new favorite hoodie. I'm really excited. That's gonna be good. And anyways, just thanks for coming. I'm going to be back streaming again Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Should be a good time. I'll come up with something fun to do. Sunday streams are usually a great time, so I'll come up with something fun. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.